So in this video here, we're going to talk about the new iPhone 16 and also Apple Intelligence. So Apple has released the new AI Intelligence. It's going to be pretty cool, and we're going to go over different features, what we can expect, and also what it is, how can you use it in your daily life. So all of this AI is becoming available now. We have the large language models. You're probably using all these chatbots, ChatGPT, Claude, and so on for different types. But just imagine all of those chatbots integrated into your phone, interacting with your calendar, documents, different messages and so on, so you can basically just do all these AI features. Cool thing about the new iPhones is that they have like a new chip, larger displays and so on, but the new chip has a 16-core neural engine, so it's basically just faster for machine learning and AI, and they can run these models locally on your phone as well. And even if you need more processing power and so on, they can also use cloud computing. All your data will be secure, even if it's sending it to the cloud. Like, Apple will not have access to any of your data, and that's also why one of the good reasons is that these models, they can run locally with this really awesome hardware they have inside the iPhones. So when we're talking about Apple Intelligence, they're going to launch a bunch of new features pretty soon. So they will be available in the US later in this fall here. And again, just imagine we have like enhanced writing tools. So you're writing text and so on. You can even just have it translating it to another language, go in and do auto corrections, or even just go in and change the whole tone. You can write out a message, you can make it, write it in a more professional way and so on. You've probably been experimenting a bit with ChatGPT. You can also just prompt it to come up with a response or a text, depending on a message, an email, or whatever. They can also have these generative AI models run on the iPhone, so you can do like custom emojis, create images and so on. So that's pretty cool. Like if you want to create custom emojis, send those and basically just add a personal touch. So it's not just like these OpenAI, chatbots and so on. So it's actually going to integrate seamlessly in with your iPhone. So basically just have a personal assistant that will make you more productive, help you out in situations and so on, and just save time. So visual intelligence is also a huge part of it. They're already using a bunch of AI and machine learning models to run when you're taking photos, and also just for a bunch of other cool stuff, the health app, all of that for like the Apple Watch, connecting together with your phone, all of these time series data analysis, running machine learning AI models, and all of those cool things. Visual intelligence, when you take a photo, they're doing depth estimation, basically just from that image. You have an image, and then they basically add a bunch of different layers behind that, where they're using a bunch of cool AI and machine learning models as well. So the visual stuff about it, with Apple Intelligence, you can just take your phone, point it at something, like take a picture at a restaurant, for example, and it can come up with the reviews, the menu card and so on, probably even tell you where that restaurant is located. You can also do it the other way around. So it's going to combine all these different modalities. We have text, you have audio from your phone as well, you have the microphone, we have the camera. All of these modalities are coming together. So you can basically just walk around with your phone, talk with your phone, like what's going on in the scene. You can have it like save different images into different folders. So imagine that you've been out with some friends, you've taken some photos and so on. Then you can basically just tell it to take those pictures, create an album, and also send it to all the people who was attending. So those are some pretty cool use cases. So you don't really have to navigate too much in your operating system. Apple can do all of that under the hood. You basically just need to give it commands, and it's going to translate those into action, so you can interact with your iPhone, pull all the different documentation and so on. Some of the other cool features is Contextual Assistance. So basically get personal help, recommendations and so on. It's basically just going to learn your patterns, what you like and so on. And then those models can actually just run, give you recommendations and personalized help depending on what you actually want. Siri is also like a crazy upgrade. Like, it has been very bad for a long time. Now we have all these large language models. They can just connect directly from the audio to the large language model. You can get responses back, pretty much answer anything, as we know with these chatbots already. And now we can also integrate it together with the visual stuff, and it just creates this whole multimodality experience, which seems pretty integrated. So iPhone 16 is definitely like a great option if you want to explore the new Apple Intelligence. I'm very excited to see what it's capable of. Like, you can do update detection, it can go and do depth estimation, all of those things, like run generative models, so both generative AI, the large language models, connecting all of them together, both with the visual, audio, text, and it can interact with your messages. So before you're sending a message, you can just do like auto correction on the whole thing, make it write it in another tone and so on. So those are some pretty cool features that can basically just make yourself more productive and save more time interacting with your phone. And then just stay tuned for some of the upcoming videos. Until then, happy learning.